All right, friends, it's T, and I'm back with a, I guess you could call it a Q&A or educational video. I'm gonna answer this question in the comments section. Q&A, yeah. Um, you know who you are. Your name is Hoag HEHH8. You wrote me this comment in the comment section. I'm gonna try to answer you. It's good to know things, I guess. I mean, everybody. We have questions. We want answers. We want answers, bro. We just want answers, man. I know because humans don't know anything, so we want answers. Most of the time, we're looking for answers on other people's experiences. But remember, even your experiences could be fake. You have to be careful. That's why I mentioned. That's why science tells you there are two types of hypertrophy. One is called myofibrillar, and the other is called sarcoplasmic. See what I mean? And then they mention sarcoplasmic is a type of artificial muscle growth. So don't confuse the two. See what I mean? So can your experiences can they fool you? Yes, they can. You know what I mean? Your experiences can fool you. You may think you're getting one and you're really not. But you have to know what it is that is being created when you're getting myofibrillar growth. What are the symptoms? See, the symptoms are different from sarcoplasmic to myofibrillar. And if you're really getting really big fast, well, yeah, you don't really get super big, super fast, that fast. Muscles, they muscle themselves. They don't grow superly fast. They take a while to see results. What do you think people always tell you on these channels? They go, you may not see nothing right now or tomorrow or next week, but eventually down the line you do see something. Well, yeah, muscle takes quite a while, real muscle. Anyway, sarcoplasmic though, it's not controlled by anything, so it just grows exponentially, providing you eat enough complex carbohydrates or carbohydrates, whatever. Anyways, gonna answer this question. Okay, Master T, I've been lurking your channel for a while. Please tell me if I got the idea. As far as I understand, to build muscle first, I need to cause micro injuries to my muscle. Well, that would definitely help if you could cause micro injuries to your muscle every time you were to come into the gym and work out. The reason why your body doesn't keep creating it every time you come into the gym, let's say you came in consistently to the gym, it doesn't cause micro injuries because you'd get rhabdo and fucking die in a stupor, in a hospital, and in a coma. Okay, it triggers the satellite cells. It definitely does. If you did get a micro injury, it does trigger the satellite cells to do what? To fuse to the muscle fibers. That's how they fuse. They don't just fuse. They don't just fuse without any glue. You know what I mean? They need glue to fuse. Yeah. Okay. With the muscle fibers donating their nuclei, aiding in the repair and remodeling process. Definitely. I mean, that repair and remodeling process I would say, is very specific, very important. Yeah. All right. You could call it, they call it muscle regeneration in science. Okay, so, yeah. While enough time, 7 to 14 days now, it usually people that were first training, the very first time they came to the gym and they got this pain, it could take up to 14 days. It definitely can take up to 14 days, okay? For people that were just starting lifting, their first training, see what I mean? But a trained athlete that's coming in, the shortest time is 7 days. And that's pretty rapid. All right. Because the muscles, they simply, if you come in any sooner, they will not damage. They're highly protected. They're being protected because they have to protect you from getting rhabdo. Okay. Yeah, so, and nutrition for the repair and remodeling. You definitely need nutrition. Protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown during that period because, I mean, you're really losing. You have to lose to gain. It's really complicated. When the muscle fibers are damaged, there's some dead tissue there. So the T cells come out, whatever. They clean up the dead tissue. That's the process. It's starting now. The satellite cell and the T cells, they combine together. The T cells clean up the dead cells, and then the satellite cell, the progenitor cells, they start repairing, and then they start remodeling these muscles. Yeah. There's a whole cascade of events going on there, whatever. That's why it's got to go for 7 days. All right, anyways, that's the shortest time for a trained athlete. All right. Uh, and to succeed, the muscles recover and grow stronger. They recover, they rebuild bigger and stronger. I don't know about recovering. I'm not a what do you call it? I'm not a long distance runner. You get it, dude? I'm not recovering. I'm not recovering from basketball match. I'm actually growing. I'm repairing and growing. Yeah. I'm growing and getting bigger and stronger. Yes, growing bigger and stronger. Okay. To continue making progress, I need to overcome the adaptation from the repeated bout effect training. No, you need to graduate to from grade 1 now to grade 2. To graduate to grade 2, I don't know. It's like I said. I usually could do the same rep, same set scheme, providing I'm doing a whole upper body workout. If I'm not focused on it, I may not get any damage. But I usually come in focused. My focus is to get damaged. That's the whole point when I come into the gym. That is my goal. Now, I may do a little bit more I may do more sets than usual because I have a feeling. I have a feeling there. I'm going on a feeling, my experience. It's telling me that there hasn't been enough damage created. I just know that if I wake up the next day and I'm not in pain for the next 4 days, then really I didn't really accomplish anything there. So I stick to a scheme of 5 times 10, let's just say 5 times 10, entire upper body, every single muscle group, you name it, every type of exercise and muscle group that you can do in that session for upper body. Legs is going to take a lot more because there's not many things to do there except for the hamstrings. You have to do so much for the hamstrings, but you could do combinations for hamstrings, different machines, whatever. Just do as many as you can for legs. A lot of sets. It's not necessarily lots of reps. 10 to 12 is enough, but you should put in more sets. That's for sure. Upper body, yeah, you may have to add more sets eventually with the time when you graduate. Your experience is going to teach you that. So yeah, they become very resilient from further assaults from the weightlifting. They don't want to damage. They're really stubborn. You have to be strong enough to damage them. Are you strong enough to do that? To cause more micro tears after the first bout? See what I mean? Uh, you say here, I continue making progress. Okay, I need to overcome the adaptation from okay. We were about how repetition sets the fitness industry call it progressive overload. No, it's yeah. I don't know. Progressive overload is look, bro. Man, when you're just shooting if you're trying to get adapted to the weights and you're coming in frequently, that's neurological adaptation. That's based on progressive overload. Okay, but you're coming in trying to get micro injuries. You don't need to focus on the concentric exercise. What you need to focus on is load. You get it? What is that thing in NCBI? Nuclei overload precedes hypertrophy, not lost on detrain. Listen to the word nuclei overload. Well, the overload, you want to overload your muscles with weights. That's the whole point. The eccentric you can overload the muscle doing a lot of eccentric work without doing a lot of concentric, because concentric is endurance. That's endurance. Think about it like this, okay, dude? You're running up a flight of stairs. You're running up a flight of stairs or up a hill or a mountain. You're going to be exhausted. And what did you get out of it? Nothing. You got tired. Okay. Now you run down the stairs. What are you getting there? The eccentric portion, right? Your legs are bending downward and gravity is pulling you. So it's making you move faster. It's pulling you so you go faster down the stairs than you would go up a stairwell. So there's less energy being used. You understand me? But there's more force going down. And so that's what's causing the break in the muscle, okay? Several breaks in the muscle. That's what's going on there. So going up, think about going up as endurance, but it does definitely get, it's going to give you more neural drive. But if we're trying to bust muscles, get micro tears, we're not really interested in that type of training. If you are, then go train with the rest of these losers in the gym and do concentric. If that's what you really want to do. If you're trying to combine the two together, they don't work. If you want to go and do concentric, go do concentric. If you want to do eccentric, focus on eccentric. And come in the gym, try to get a micro tear, okay? In these muscles. But if you try to combine the two, you'll be exhausted. You'll be exhausted. But you can do more on the eccentric portion of the exercise. Remember, you can take more load on the eccentric than you can on the concentric. That's the whole point, to break these muscle fibers. They require a lot of work to bust them. So yeah, you don't have, like I said, you don't have to focus on the concentric part. The majority has to be on the eccentric. And the movements have to be rapid firing. They have to be extremely rapid. So if you're going to do concentric, that isn't going to be rapid. It's going to exhaust you. So there you go. And then you won't be able to break these muscle fibers or get them to damage or micro tear, to grow them bigger and stronger. Anyway, okay, then you say here, the most fitness influencers keep spinning their wheels about which exercise, which program to build muscle. There are no programs that build muscle. If you're talking about sarcoplasmic muscles, that's really easy. Get a 100-pound bag of potatoes every 2 weeks and down them like crazy and go work out. Yeah, that's it. And you're going to build these sarcoplasmic muscles, okay? You're going to look like a guy on steroids. Really fast. But it's nonsense. It's just energy. It's just energy you're storing in the muscle. Anyway, this is oxymoron nonsense because the point of exercising is to create micro tears. It is. That's the point if you want to build myofibrillar growth, causing the protein breakdown in your body. Yeah, there's people that are breaking down proteins coming into the gym that are adapted, but they're just restoring what they lost. That's why they keep saying, I have to recover from my workout. They want to recover from their workout. Think about it. If you're doing concentric exercises, I just told you, concentric is associated with endurance athletes. If you're a person running up a stairwell or running up a hill, you're what? Endurance, get it? You're getting tired, exhausted. And then what do? You load glycogen back in the muscle, the energy that you lost, right? See what I mean? So really what these people are endurance athletes. They're not really building anything. They're not building anything real. That's why I did tell you in the beginning. People misconstrued, even your experiences could fool you. You're thinking you're building muscles because you're fatiguing yourself. They go, fatigue, but they're not telling you what's coming with fatigue, sarcoplasmic. Fake muscles. You don't want to build fake muscles, all right? Anyways, so causing the breakdown in your body. Your body is now in a catabolic state and it doesn't build anything other than cortisol. Well, if protein synthesis exceeds that breakdown, then what happens is you've converted the catabolic hormone, this so-called cortisol, you've converted the catabolic hormone to an androgen so it doesn't have to compete with the myocytic androgen receptor. Get it? That's the whole point. That's how you become anabolic. Yeah. You'll also be a lot stronger in the gym too. Here's the thing. If you're in an anabolic state and you come into the gym to lift weights, you're going to be a lot stronger. But a person that is shooting for an adaptation in micro tears, they're going to become eventually weak in that session. They're going to become weak in that session. And then here's the thing. The rest of the week, you're not going to necessarily be weakened or weak the rest of the week, but you are kind of like, it's painful. The restrictions, moving your arms and everything are going to be very painful and stuff. That's definitely for sure from the damage, bro. Get it? So if you try to lift something, your force production is going to be way down because your body's busy now allocating all its resources to repair and remodel these micro tears. So there's no point coming into the gym with damaged muscles trying to lift weights. What do you want to do? Get a permanent injury and destroy yourself? Of course not. That's just ridiculous. A lot of stupid people do that. Anyways, if they do get an adaptation, they fuck up sometimes. At best, you can pump glycogen into the muscle and make them look fuller, and they waste away after a while. Well, yeah, the glycogen does waste away. Why do you think people are always complaining about my gains are going, my gains are going? So they have to go back to the gym and pump up their fake gains because they're so busy on the concentric exercise. They've lost all focus on trying to get these micro tears. They've lost it. They did it in the beginning when they came into the gym, but the problem was they never continued doing the same thing they did when they got it the very first time. That's why in science it says in NCBI, a unique feature of 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 eccentric exercise is that untrained subjects become stiff and sore the next day due to what? Muscle damage. Yeah, man. See that? So there you go. I don't know what else to say there in that video. Maybe I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up in this one. Okay. To actually build muscle, you need to be in an anabolic state. Yeah, you need to be in an anabolic state, but you need micro tears and be in an anabolic state. It itself is not going to build just because you're in an anabolic state. The the muscle cells, they will accumulate proteins, definitely, but they have a nuclear domain limit. This can only happen when you are resting and eating a high quality nutrition dense animal product. Yeah, I mean, some people will definitely add some complex carbohydrate to their diet. I That is about the only thing I ever recommend is a complex carbohydrate like potatoes. I don't eat rice, dude, because it's got arsenic in it. But potatoes, they definitely have oxalates, so you got to be careful. As a young person, you could probably handle it. Me, as an old person, I can't. I honestly would go with animal fat. Animal fat is much better. Beef fat. If you could eat beef fat, animal products, and beef fat, a lot of fat. That's about it. That probably would take you a lot further. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely would. Okay. Most fitness influencers overlook this part, or they pretend not to see it so they can keep making contents about exercising. Their job is not to get you to accomplish your goals in lifting. Their job is to get you to keep failing so that they can make money off of you. That's their job. Their job is to make money off of you failing, so then you can keep coming back and buying their products and their what do you call it? Their fitness programs. Because if they were to tell you exactly how to build muscle, the things that you need to do to build muscle, well, then you would never come back and you would never watch them again or buy any of their programs or their powders or their tablets or anything. You understand me? That's the whole point. Look, a dentist is not going to tell you, hey man, you should eat a carnivore diet. You should eat your natural diet as a carnivore meat. So then you never have to come and see me ever again. No, why doesn't the dentist ever tell you that? Why does he give you these toothpaste and things and whatever? It tells you to clean your mouth, do stupid things that don't work. Why does he tell you that? Because he needs your business. Your teeth is his business. Doctors, dentists, the pharmacy, the health food store, your pain and suffering is their business. So why would they do that? See what I mean? That's why people ask me, I should put out a program. I told you, truth doesn't sell on the internet. My channel will never do well. I knew that from the very beginning when I came out and telling people about this. Even though I produce evidence in my videos, people will still write in the comment section that I'm stupid, a bunch of stupid shit. I think there was one in this comment section. A guy wrote me. I don't know if it was this one. I think it's another one. Just a second. Let me go look it up. Yeah. Just a second here. He wrote me some bad stuff, dude. I don't remember which one it was. I don't know if it was this one or this one. Hold on a second. He wrote me. He wrote me. I mean, I read it. Um, Shit, I don't remember where he put it now. I don't remember which video it was in. He wrote me some nasty comments. Uh, here's one. This is the guy. You're stupid as fuck. Roids do build bodies, and you can retain a lot of that shit. No, no person has ever retained cosmetics. They wash off and they go off. Fake things go away. Artificial things go away. That's just like sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. The gains are going. This whole video is a cope as fuck, bro. You think women are going to leave you because you're on steroids? You're a clown. Yeah, they can smell you. You're on steroids. This is how people they get triggered. You're the reason the chair in the corner of hotel rooms exists. I don't even know or keep up with blah. Brother, I'm really an exciting. I have had an exciting lifestyle, bro. I lived in South America for over a decade, so I don't know what you're talking about. And I've been traveling there since the '80s. I don't know what genre or what fucking thing you come from, but I come from reality. He wrote me another bad comment. I don't know where it is now. This wasn't the only one. But anyways, it's people like this, that I'm stupid, I don't know what I'm talking about, yada yada yada. His name is Mike. Hold on, maybe I can see it up here. Is it brutal strength? I think it's this one. Oh, the carnivore shit. Here it is. He wrote me here somewhere. Here's another one. Holy shit, you think carnivore only is going to make you swole? This is next level chizo, man. Yeah, meat builds muscle. Animal meat builds muscle. Yeah, it does. This is what I wrote him. Humans are carnivores. What are you going on about? There's not much to write stupid people like this, but whatever. You get the point, friend. Anyways, I don't know what else to say there in that video. I did want to bring up some other stuff here, according to what you wrote me, the question that you wrote me. So I went off topic there for a bit. But you get the point. These are the kind of people that write me. Yeah, hold on. Let me bring it up. So here you go. This is from NCBI. A unique feature of eccentric. Notice they say eccentric. They're very specific. They didn't say concentric. They said a unique feature of eccentric exercise is that what? And now they tell you untrained subjects become stiff and sore the day afterwards because of what? Damage to muscle fibers. Why is eccentric exercise in untrained subjects, why do they become stiff and sore the next day due to muscle damage to muscle fibers? Why don't people that are doing eccentric exercises and are trained, why don't they get damaged? Why don't they get damage to muscle fibers the next day? Why don't trained people that do eccentric exercise get damage? Why does it only say here that untrained subjects that do eccentric exercise get damaged? Why is that? See what I mean? You understand me? So then you go here. It's not hard to find all the answers, what you're looking for. So you go over here, you look at this, NCBI. Nuclei acquired by overload exercise precedes hypertrophy are not lost on detraining. See, it's acquired by overload. What's an overload? You see what I mean? All right, here's a map. There's that famous map. So, what does it say there? Untrained first training satellite cell fusion hypertrophy. Okay, satellite cell fusion. How is the satellite cell able to fuse to that fiber? How is it fusing to it? Notice here at the bottom it says untrained first training, right? Untrained first training. See that? It says previously untrained muscles acquire newly formed nuclei by fusion of satellite cells, preceding hypertrophy. Before hypertrophy could happen, hyperplasia has to happen first. You understand me? But notice it says untrained first training satellite cell fusion hypertrophy. All right. That's a unique feature of untrained muscles, right? Eccentric exercise, unique feature of untrained muscles to get stiff and sore next day due to what? Muscle damage. This is muscle damage, satellite cell fusion. Boom. Okay, we go to myonuclear domain. Myonuclear domain size limit, right? We know muscles have a myonuclear domain size limit. Then you go down here. MND size has a ceiling limit during hypertrophic process. beyond which extra myonuclei are donated by the satellite cell to do what? To support further muscle growth. So what do you need to do to support further muscle growth? You need the satellite cell to donate its what? Nuclei, because they reached a ceiling limit during what? Hypertrophic process. What was that process? What was that process? That hypertrophic process. Well, here it is. This is that hypertrophic process in that map. There. Satellite cell fusion, hypertrophy. It reached what? Notice it reached the ceiling limit. How come it's not getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger forever? Because it reached the ceiling limit. Now, people that are adapted training for neurological adaptations, look. I don't know if an NCBI report will come up here. Neural adaptation to resistance training, right there. See that? People that are adapted to this neurological adaptation, well, muscles are post-mitotic. They do not split and divide and increase in number. See that? So, neural adaptations to resistance training, that's what these people come into the gym, that's what they're getting. Strength performance depends not only on the quantitative quality of involved muscles, but also upon the ability of the nervous system to appropriately activate the muscles. Yeah. Strength training may cause adaptive changes within the nervous system that allows the training for more full active, whatever, dot, 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 dot. You get the point. So, they're neurological, but skeletal muscle is largely post-mitotic tissue, is capable of growth. It is capable of growth, repair, and regeneration. This is mediated by what? Satellite cells, at least some of which are muscles, stem cells capable of engineering muscles, the recruiting, the stem cell pool, function satellite cell. But post-mitotic means they do not split and divide. They are, see, look, if you go up here, this is AI now. This is AI. While in general consensus is that skeletal muscle nuclei are post-mitotic, meaning they are unable to replicate their DNA, there are some exceptions. The exception is this. If you get the satellite cell to donate its nuclei, get it? See that? But if you're adapted, they do not split and divide just because you're lifting weights in the gym. That's why everybody's failing, broski. So yeah, myonuclei replication. They talk about a bunch of stuff there. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. See you in the next video. Ciao, my friend. I hope that helped. If you have any other questions, write in the comment section. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.